In this video, I'll talk about the cost, the advantages, and the time frame of obtaining a passport of Saint Lucia. I'll also take you through the step-by-step procedure of obtaining your second citizenship. We'll cover the most important part first, which is the cost of a Saint Lucian passport. The cost depends on which of the 4 available citizenship by investment options you choose. The first one is a non-refundable donation to the National Economic Fund of Saint Lucia. The minimum investment for a single applicant is almost $110,000. For a family up to 4 people is about $212,000. Our service fees are not included in this amount. The second option is investing in non-interest-bearing government bonds. The minimum investment for a single applicant is almost $560,000, and for a family up to 4 people is around $623,000. This cost does not include our company's service fees. Other Caribbean CIP countries do not offer this type of investment. The third option is investing in real estate. 3 things to take into consideration here. 1. Applicants are expected to invest into government-approved real estate projects only. 2. The minimum investment starts at $300,000. And 3. The investor may resell the real estate objects 5 years after obtaining the passport and keep the citizenship. The passport in this case will cost around $360,000 for a single applicant, government fees included, and $467,000 for a family up to 4 members. Our company's service fees are not included in the cost. The fourth option is investing in government-approved enterprise projects. The minimum investment amount for a sole applicant is $3.5 million, for a married couple, $6 million. Please note that government fees and our company's fees are not included in the cost. You may choose one of the 4 options we just went through, but it is not possible to combine them. Please note that the full cost of the investment option depends on the numbers of family members you intend to include in your application, as well as their age. To calculate the exact cost, please use our cost calculator. You may do that by clicking this link above or by following the link in the description. Take into consideration that the government of Saint Lucia has approved 3 real estate projects under the Saint Lucia CIP as at 1st January 2018. Approved real estate projects will be available for investments shortly. The Saint Lucia Citizenship by Investment Program is the youngest Caribbean passport program. It has been launched in 2015. What does a Saint Lucian passport have to offer? 1. The Saint Lucian passport is your visa-free entrance into over 127 countries, including the Schengen area countries, the UK, and Hong Kong, among others. Saint Lucia passport holders are allowed to stay in Europe up to 90 days within a 6-month period, up to 180 days per year in the UK. 2. The passport of Saint Lucia means no worldwide income, capital gains, and inheritance taxes. Saint Lucia income tax is only imposed on the funds gained on the island. 3. It is possible to obtain the passport in a remote mode. The citizenship is processed exclusively through a licensed government-approved agent. 4. Saint Lucia officially recognizes double citizenship. All the information is strictly confidential and is not disclosed to third parties. 5. The full sum of the investment is transferred only after the government approves the application. The transaction is fully transparent. 6. The main applicant may include in the application a spouse, financially dependent children up to 26 years of age, and financially dependent parents who are 65 years of age and over. 7. The citizenship is issued for a lifetime. There are no requirements for knowing the language or staying in the country. The passports are valid for 5 years. It takes about a week to renew it, and it is not necessary to come to the country for that. Up next are steps of applying for the citizenship. The first step is a preliminary check, choosing an investment option and signing the contract. The second step is case preparation. After this, the investment contract or the contract with the owner of the real estate is signed. The due diligence check is paid for by the applicant plus 10% of real estate cost or dotation amount. This takes up to 2 weeks. The third step is to submit the documents to the Citizenship by Investment Agency. The fourth step is waiting for the government's approval. The government commission reviews the documents within 2 to 4 months. The fifth step is to pay the rest of the investment and all necessary fees after the commission approves your application. Then the commission issues the certificate of naturalization and your agent receives the passport on your behalf. The whole process takes 3 to 5 months. Learn more by watching this video about a real case of obtaining a second citizenship. Finally, a couple of facts about Saint Lucia. There are 2 airports, George F. L. Charles Airport and Hewanora International Airport. The second, larger one, regularly receives flights from Europe, Latin America, the United States, also from other Caribbean countries. The annual passenger traffic gets close to 500,000 people. There are 5 large ports in the country. In 2017, 4th time in a row, Saint Lucia was declared winner in the leading honeymoon destination in the Caribbean category at the World Travel Awards. The country has also placed second in the best place to visit in the Caribbean rating, which was complied by the U.S. News and World Report Agency in 2017. St. Lucia is the destination point for the annual Transatlantic Regatta. Since 1992, St. Lucia has held a 2-week jazz festival, which is considered to be one of the world's 5 largest jazz events, and in 2016, the first Saint Lucia Dive Fest was held there. Download our presentation and find answers to 19 frequently asked questions, as well as all the details on processing the citizenship. That's it for today. Subscribe to our channel, find all the useful links in the description section below, like this video and ask your questions in the comment section.